What up, though? Welcome to Main Grow Game, your primary platform for tips and do-it-yourself tricks related to improving your personal gardening game. Today, we're talking pest control. One of the biggest drawbacks to organically gardening and not relying on chemicals and heavy machinery is you have to physically get down on your hands and knees and inspect your plants. You write a good day or two or three of not paying attention, and you can come out and realize that you've been lost whole crops, right? So especially when you're doing any plants in the brassica family, right? And so brassicas are broccoli, collard greens, kale, cabbage, you know what I mean? Big leafy green plants, right? It's a certain type of bug that love these plants, and they really hard to catch if you don't know what you're looking for, because they're the same color as the plant, so they blend in really well. I'm assuming Mother Nature did this to make birds hard to see the bug. I found one today when I was out doing a visual inspection, because over the last week or so, I've been coming out looking, and I've been seeing damage on the leaves of some of my plants, but I haven't really been able to catch the culprit. So today, I finally caught the culprit, right? I done stuck it inside of a bottle. I'll show that to you in a second. Also, I'm going to show you the damage, what to look for. As you start to see this damage, then you'll know what's causing it. It's a certain time of day when they normally come out. It's usually early in the morning, like I'm out now. They don't like, they usually hide on the underside of the leaf to shield themselves from the sun, right? So that's why you have to get down on your hands and knees and physically inspect your plants, because just walking through, looking at the tops, you're going to wonder what's going on. You're not seeing anything because they're underneath the leaf of the plant to shield themselves from the sun. They come out early in the morning when it's cool, before the sun really gets to beating down, and that's when they eat, and then they usually bury themselves back down into the crotch of the plant, and they come back out the next morning. So if you're not a morning person, then either you don't want to garden organically and you want to just go ahead and spray and hope that stuff don't get into your system, or you're going to have to get up, get out, get to looking, and know what you're looking for, right? So follow along as I show you some of the damage that the bug was doing on the plant, and also I'm going to show you what the bug itself looks like. Let's go. All right, here we go. So first we're going to look at the kale bed. Here I'm just doing a brush over, looking for evidence of damages to the plant that's consistent with a bug versus something like that where the entire leaf is missing. You know, a rabbit or something probably could have took that off, or maybe it fell off on its own. But I'm looking for stuff like this. Holes in the leaf itself is hard for an animal to bite a hole in the center of the leaf without biting a piece of the entire leaf, right? Taking a chunk out of the leaf itself. So this is telling me right here is some type of bug that's living on the leaf, that's eating it as it lives on there. And so you end up with a bunch of little holes like this. Nothing to be alarmed. It's not the end of the world. If any individual plant is just too infested with the particular bug, it might be counterproductive trying to save it. You better off just taking that entire plant out before it ends up affecting your entire crop. But when you see little nibbles like this, I'm catching it early before it gets out of control. Because trust me, they reproduce fast, they eat fast. It's going to be hard to lock them down if you let them multiply too much, right? So here's a good remedy right here. Organic neem oil, safe for human consumption. You can use it all the way up to the day of harvest, which I wouldn't recommend. Actually, I really don't even use this at all, but just for demonstration purposes, I'll do a couple of squirts. This is what you want to do. You want to get the under part of the leaf, because they don't really be on the top because they're trying to shield themselves from the sun. So you just want to go around, do a couple of squirts on the bottom of the leaf. The way it works is as they try to eat on the leaf, it gets into their system and eventually it kills them. It's not the same as like Raid for roach spray where it kills them immediately, but it's good for killing off the larvae. Here I have it, I captured it inside of a bottle. I just want to see how long it takes for it to die, if the neem oil actually works or not, and you know how it's affecting it. So that does it for this video. I'm temporarily winning the battle, but the war will definitely continue between me and the old cabbage worm. Hopefully you got something out of it. Don't be afraid to leave a comment down below. Let me know, were you familiar with this before? Were you dealing with this problem? Are you more confident in being able to handle it? If you learn nothing else, you learn that organic gardening is definitely more hands-on than heavy machinery and chemicals. You got to get out, get involved. Do not put it off for tomorrow, because it only takes a day or two for an entire crop to be destroyed. If you enjoyed this content, hit the subscribe button. While you're there, hit the bell so you can receive notifications whenever I upload new content. Thanks for watching. Mangrove Game.